Hi everyone, I hope you're doing okay wherever you are out there. It's great to be here with you again. I'm Elly from Brisbane in Australia. I've got two YouTube channels. This one is dedicated to soap making and I have another one dedicated to whole grain sourdough bread baking. In this video, I'm sharing yet another laundry soap recipe, but this time I'm making it with store-bought soap. I know, what a shock. Why am I doing this? Well, some of you are beginners who are taking your time doing your research, but you haven't made any soap from scratch yet and you just want to make something, so this is good for that. The second reason is that you might be struggling to afford all of the oils and ingredients for soap making, and using store-bought soap for laundry preparations can be an affordable alternative to making it with your own handmade soap bars. I also just really love making this stuff. This is my old recipe that I've had for years. I used to make this before I learned to make my own soap, and that was well over a decade ago now. I always loved this formula and it works really well. Check out the description under the video for all of my other recipes and videos about laundry soap because I've got a few. But for now, let's get into this recipe, which is pretty easy. To make this recipe, you'll need a large bucket. Mine holds 20 litres, but a standard 9 to 10 litre bucket would be okay too. You also need a lid or a cover of some kind for your bucket. You'll also need a pack of plain laundry soap from the supermarket. Just look for the cheapest, most plain laundry soap you can get. This time I used Coles brand Australian made pure soap, which is just a few dollars for a pack of 4. It's interesting to read the labels on these things. This soap is made with tallow and coconut oil as the base oils, just like the old Sunlight soap we used to use as kids. Actually, this soap looks exactly like Sunlight soap. You'll also need borax, washing soda, and if you like, some essential oil or fragrance oil, but that is totally optional. You will need some basic kitchen equipment, a grater, a saucepan, and spoons and things to mix up the recipe. Step 1 is to grate the soap. If you don't have a grater, you can slice it up really thinly with a knife. Just chop it up as finely as you can. Next, add the grated soap and a few litres of water to a pot and then heat that up on the stove. As the soap heats, it will melt and dissolve into the water. Just don't do what I did and get distracted by your cat playing and let the pot boil over. That is not good. I ended up adding a little bit more grated soap to my mix because I lost some in the boil over. The amount of soap that you have in this recipe is not exactly critical though. It's not a super precise recipe, so don't worry if yours is not perfectly the same as my mixture. You'll also want to boil another full kettle of water to dissolve the other ingredients in the bucket. Once your soap is dissolved, take your bucket and add in about 3/4 of a cup each of borax and washing soda. Borax adds as a cleaning booster by softening water, aiding in stain removal and deodorizing. Washing soda is an alkaline salt that helps cut through grease and grime, boosts detergent effectiveness, and neutralizes odors. Add in some cool tap water to the powders in the bucket and stir this around a few times. Then add in your kettle full of previously boiled water, stirring until the powders are completely dissolved. I'm annoyed that I forgot to restart the camera for this part, but the next thing to do is to pour the dissolved soap mixture into the borax and washing soda mixture and stir these together thoroughly. Depending on how much water you added, it might thicken up a bit at this stage. Finally, get some more water from the tap and add that to your bucket until you have about 9 to 10 litres or quarts of liquid in the bucket in total. My big bucket holds 20 litres, so I just eyeball it and fill it up to halfway. And make sure you mix everything together really thoroughly. If you're adding fragrance oil or essential oil, you can do that now. I usually use eucalyptus oil in my laundry soap recipes, but I was running low on that, so instead I used up some old Moroccan fragrance oil that I bought years ago. It smells really nice. I added about 30 mils of this, which is less than 0.5% of the total volume of the mixture. Be careful not to add too much if you're using fragrance oils. They can be really, really strong. And even easier, just leave it out completely. Your laundry soap mixture will just smell nice and fresh and clean even without any added fragrance. And that's about it. Once you've made your laundry soap mixture, just let it cool down and give it a stir a few times if you can remember to do it while it's cooling. And once it's cooled completely, depending on your location and the room temperature, it'll probably separate into a white semi-solid gel on the top with liquid underneath, but you can mix this up once it's cooled and it shouldn't separate again after that. The colder your room temperature is, the more solid this is going to gel. It's winter here now in Brisbane, so mine solidified quite easily. I ended up getting my stick blender out to re-homogenize the mixture, and now that it's cool, it should stay this way. As always, there is washing to do, so I thought I'd try my new batch of laundry soap out today. Sorry about the pajamas, but it was cold and this is my real life, so this is what I was wearing. I hope you forgive me. I have various scoops in my laundry for my homemade products. For my dry laundry soap powder, which has been a really popular video and recipe, I use this green scoop, and for my liquid and gel mixtures, I use this 1/3 cup measure, and I add anywhere between 1 and 3 of these depending on the size of the load. 1/3 to half a cup of this mixture is probably all you will need with a high efficiency front loading washer like this one. I also add white vinegar to my machine in the fabric softener compartment, which helps prevent any buildup in the machine and keeps the fabrics soft. The clothes, after this wash, they came out smelling really clean and fresh, and the fragrance wasn't too strong, though I could probably have used just a little less. Overall, I'm really happy with my new big bucket of laundry gel. This is really cool stuff, and I just love how it works. I costed this recipe based on the current Australian prices for borax, washing soda and the Coles brand laundry soap, and this entire batch, about 10 litres, not including the water or fragrance oil, which you don't really need, cost me $3.22 in total, which works out to be 4 to 6 cents per load, which I think is pretty economical, and it's quick to make and it's fun as well, so it's pretty good. Have you made anything like this before? Would you make this? Do you think it's worth the effort? Let me know what you think in the comments. It is always such a pleasure to chat with you all here, and have fun if you make this. It's a nice little weekend project, and take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon.